Hello, hello, and happy March. I wanted to share with you about a crazy promotion, not only just a promotion, but I want to talk about our product of the month this month. And yes, we do have a sale going on right now. It actually ends tonight, March 3rd, but I truly believe, and a lot of times I can like guess and kind of have this feeling of when Monique does they extend the sales. When they do their extensions and they extend the sales, like sometimes I have like a gut feeling that they're gonna do it, and sometimes I don't. Um, but this one, I just have that gut feeling that they might extend it. So I apologize that this is getting to you super late. I've had a crazy busy weekend, but I wanted to, I think more importantly, what I'm gonna share with you right now is specifically on our product of the month. And this is something that you can get all month long. But also, I want to talk a little bit about our sale because we have a sale to where you can receive 20% off. I believe it's for a certain amount. Let me look at my. I have to like correct this, and I'm sorry. I didn't want it to be so. Shoot, I'm not even signed up in the right account. But let me go to my. I'm gonna you have to correct me because I don't know the exact pricing, but I know you'll get 20% off on, let me see if I can find it. That's not it. We'll go to shop. I know it's 20. I'm sorry, you guys. I hate when I not have the info at my fingertips. So it's 20% off when you spend $84. When you spend, it's gonna change on me. When you spend 110, you'll receive 25% off, and when you spend 130, you'll receive 30% off. So between 20 to 30% off, based on how much you spend, between 84 to 130, you are going to get that amount of savings. So pretty much with our product of the month, I believe this is 30% off for this whole entire system. So I have to say, yes, if you're gonna purchase, obviously this is not going to be part of it. This is discounted, what it is discounted as a product of the month when you go to that tab. I'm going to talk about this in a minute, but I just want to say when you go to the tab, make sure you're clicking on product of the month to receive that 30% off discount. Because if you don't, and yes, you can get this system and it's going to come off if you're buying other things, which is fine. It's totally fine. But I'd rather you receive the 30% off on this system specifically. And then if you did need other items, want other items that are not of that, then yes, please go ahead and select the other items and basically it's site-wide. So you could purchase anything on the site. The only thing is normally the rejuvenating oil was never part of the flash sales or anything like that. So just keep that in mind because it will have a little emblem at the top saying it's not part of the flash sale. So keep that in mind, but I wanted to talk with you quick. I want to be able to send you these videos like quickly and briefly, just so you can obtain the information that I'm going to give you, decide whether or not like this is info for you or not. And if it's not for you, please just ignore. You don't have to always listen to my videos. I am planning on sending you videos, one, either to update you on a certain sale we're having or just certain updates or like important information that I want to share that I want to get across quickly. But to me, I will send it to you. I feel if it's beneficial for you, okay? Because I do not want to waste your time. Well, I don't want to waste your time. Two, I don't want you to hate me. And three, I just want this to be helpful. And I know a lot of times if you come to me before, if you purchase the products from me, I truly want to be able to, one, give you an experience that you're able to know and tell if these products are going to be for you, if they're going to benefit you or not, but also not just for your purchase. Like I want to inform you and educate you on why specifically something's going to be beneficial for you because of what you've come to me about. And not just to sell you on anything and everything. But I would say out of all the Monate products, we already know I did a video on rejuvenating oil. If you click on my YouTube channel, these are all going to be uploaded to my YouTube channel. But if you click on my YouTube channel, I'm going to have specific videos like educating how-tos, all those things So I'll have those uploaded. You can go ahead and, if you have a chance to watch them. I would say our rejuvenating oil is going to be like our main one that obviously is going to be like the hugest, like number one, right? But I would have to say out of all, and I know I honestly push a lot on like giving the shampoo a try, right? I push a lot on like just try the shampoo, because I think once you do, yes, the rejuvenating oil is probably like the number one thing, right, out of all the products. But at the same time, it's not something that you see instant transformation from. And I'm sorry, I wanted to keep this video super short and sweet and just at the, at your fingertips. But just to say, the rejuvenating oil is not an instant transformation, not an instant, like, yes, it does make a difference. You do feel the difference, but it's not something so huge as to like when you get your hair washed for the first time. And this is another thing I normally do. I have that open to you if you're my customer, that I will wash your hair. But if you don't want that from me and you're like, well, it's okay, I just want to purchase the products and try them myself, that is also your option as well. But like I mentioned, I am here to service you, and because you're coming to me to purchase. Like that means so much that I would like cater to you, do whatever you want to make you happy, and because you're coming to me as a customer. So just to say all that, like I know, like I mentioned, like I push a lot on just trying the shampoo and conditioner, because I know with the shampoo and conditioner, you're just gonna see a difference. You're gonna feel a difference. And even in that first wash, there is a difference, right? And so I think I push so much on the shampoos and conditioners because I want you to, for one, like see what's different about Monat, right? See the difference from what you're using to Monat products. But I have to say, yes, the shampoos and conditioners are normally what I say, like, try this first. But I think more so because I'm trying to just like be budget cautious, and I don't want you to break your bank. I know a lot of people will say that these products are expensive. But when you honestly try them, and this is the thing, I try to check in as much as possible with my customers. And when I do, it's normally at that 2-3 month mark. And they're like, I'm not even ready. Like, I think I'll have another 2-3 months with these products because I'm not even halfway done with them. And I'm like, I know, like, I don't know. Like, I obviously want to check in to see how you're doing, but I know that the products last a while. I mean, I know some people wash their hair more often than others, but I try to say like a healthy balance is 2 times a week, right? But sometimes, some girls, we work out a lot and it's just, it just feels icky, and it's understandable. But yes, we have our Rejuvenate, we have the shampoos, but I would have to say this bundle that's the product of the month right now is the hugest, like it's gonna make the hugest difference for your hair overall, your hair and your scalp overall. These three are what I'm obsessed about. Yes, like I mentioned, we have our Rejuvenate, we have our shampoos and conditioners, but if you do not have these three a part of your regimen, you're missing the whole piece. You're missing the whole thing. And I'm only saying that because I cannot go without these, you guys. These are a huge staple in my regimen, and I cannot go without these. Like this vinegar rinse, I probably use every time I wash my hair. I try not to. It's not that I can't, because you can use it every time you wash your hair, but it's like it's not needed to wash it every time you wash your hair. It's more like just a treatment, like every other week type of thing, or once a week. I wash my hair twice a week. That's my healthy balance. I use this almost every time, okay? And it makes a huge difference when I do. I wash my hair, what's today? Sunday. I wash my hair Thursday night, and it just still feels so fresh, so clean. It does not even get oily at all. My hair just looks like it's freshly washed. You know how you have like all those like hairs, like flyaways, when your hair is super clean? This makes your hair super squeaky clean. You get so much shine in your hair. It's just so much softer. It's just like, I'll go into the detail in a minute, but also our scalp scrub. And so this is another thing. These two are in conjunction with each other because they have apple cider vinegar in them. So I should put this light. I didn't bring a light in here, and I really needed a ring light to like make it brighter in here because I know it looks dark, so I'm sorry. But these two in conjunction have apple cider vinegar in them. The benefits of the apple cider vinegar is just to really get a deep clean and to remove buildup. This has it's like a sugar scrub, so it exfoliates your scalp. So a lot of people fall in love with this because they're just like, whoa, I've never had a facial done to my scalp. Like, I never had a facial on my scalp before, and I'm like, exfoliating your scalp is super important and necessary. And not a lot of people know this, but your scalp is an extension of your skin. And when you're not taking care of your scalp up here, it tends to cause wrinkles. And there's like a little gnat in my garage. It tends to cause wrinkles faster on your face when you're not taking care of your scalp. Now, I know my forehead's a little wrinkly, but that's probably why. But this has a lot of alpha hydroxy acids. It is a sugar scrub, so if you could see that there, it'll break down a lot of buildup, dead skin cells, sebum. If you're oily, especially if you have an oily scalp, this is gonna be so beneficial. And this is just a treatment, so you don't have to do it all the time. Once a week, I would start out with once a week to see how your scalp does with it. Now, I'm going to admit, I'm super sensitive to everything. My scalp's sensitive, my skin's sensitive. So when I first used this, I'm gonna admit, I was a little itchy afterwards. But that's because it's getting really deep into your hair follicles, and cleaning out and opening up your hair follicles to clean them. Because a lot of times, and I mentioned in my video that I made, if you haven't watched my video about the rejuvenating oil, I mentioned about how a lot of people have clogged hair follicles, and we don't know that, and we can't see it from our human eye. So even if you go up to somebody's hair and their hair looks healthy, their scalp looks healthy, it might still be slightly clogged, and that's where exfoliating and deeply cleansing with these two is going to help with that. So this is your apple cider vinegar. Now I'm going to mention how to use these. So when you shampoo your hair, if you are using our Monate shampoo, we already know that you have to shampoo twice with these ones. So you shampoo 2 times, shake the bottles, emulsify in your hands, shampoo 2 times. Now, when you're using these two in conjunction, if you're using, like, you don't have to use these all together at the same time. I use, when I'm doing my scalp facials and when I'm doing my hair washes, when you come and get your hair washed and treated with me, I wash 2 times, I use the scalp scrub, and then I use this all in one. So you don't always have to do this. I would say starting out, yes, but for when you get in a rhythm, it's gonna kind of be like a lot of steps. So you're like, do I have to do all of this? And it's, no, you don't. So you could shampoo 1 time, use our scalp scrub, wash those off and condition, get out the shower, your routine, right? Or you could also wash one time, scrub, rinse, condition, or you can just do one or the other. So you could shampoo 1 time. So these two can be used as your second wash. And yes, you can use them together, you can use them not together. It's really based on you, and I typically don't use them together. So I'll use, when I'm gonna use my rinse, which is almost every time I wash my hair. So I still shampoo 2 times just because I like that deep clean. And you could play around with it to kind of see how you feel about it and like what difference it makes. And I played around with it a lot to kind of know what I like better, right? So I still feel comfortable just getting in the habit, getting of the routine of washing twice. You don't have to, you don't need to. This comes in as your second shampoo, second wash. And this is a rinse. So you basically, it has this little nozzle, and you basically just go down your scalp with it just like this, and it's gonna feel kind of cold. It's not gonna hurt, it's not gonna tingle. I'm just saying, like, after, because your hair follicles got opened up a little bit and cleaned out, that's why it gets itchy. It's not a bad thing, it's a normal thing, but your scalp will adjust to it, and then the more you're doing it, it won't even cause any itchiness at all. So for me, it did in the beginning, but now, like, it doesn't faze me. My scalp just feels so good and refreshed. So this feels a little cold. shampoos is only used on your scalp. Wash your scalp twice. Scalp scrub is only on your scalp. The vinegar rinse, this is purifying vinegar rinse. This is, you could use all over your whole entire hair, your ends. And the reason for that is because it's gonna boost shine. And it's also gonna lock in your color. So if you have colored hair, this is gonna help you maintain your color. It's gonna look so much more vibrant. Like this is what it does to my hair color. It just pops my blonde, my color looks just so fresh and bright. And like, it looks like it just got colored, right? So that's what I'll do. Plus it deeply cleanses, locks in color, all of that. Helps with absorbing oil. So if you have an oily scalp, these two are gonna be your lifesavers right here. If you have an oily scalp, but also they're very nourishing and non-drying at the same time. So even if you have a dry scalp, I would say it's great. Maybe try not to overuse it. You don't want to use it like every time you wash your hair because it might, if you have a drier scalp, just be cautious with that. My scalp is typically more on the dry side, but even with now it's like more balanced out, so it's also fine using this every day. Not every day, every time I wash. So now here comes in our third charm over here. So like I mentioned, you have these two, which you're gonna use after you shampoo, before you condition. You could use them together, you could use them not together. You could use them separate. You can kind of mix and match and play around with it and do like 1 week the rinse, then skip and not use any, just use your regular shampoo conditioner, and then your next week use your scrub, and you could kind of alternate it. Now this baby right here, these are gonna help with deeply clean, get your scalp super, super healthy, get your hair super, super healthy, make your hair look luscious, shiny, healthy, overall healthy, right? Now this comes in with a BAM and it thickens, and it's gonna help with hair growth. It's also gonna help if you're shedding a lot. So this is specifically made for, it's called a hair thinning defense scalp serum. This is specifically made for anybody who is just shedding. If you have a lot of hair shedding, it's gonna reduce hair shedding by 92%. It has clinical studies on it. This went viral. This was on the Oprah magazine, proof that we were like the top, I think #2 for the top hair thickening serum. So this is gonna help thicken your hair. It's gonna help maximize hair growth. So if you're like, I just want my hair long, full, thick, and luscious, this is where these three come in. So if you're looking for thick, luscious, healthy hair, these three right here are my obsession right now. These are my obsession. These are like a must-have. These are my staples. So I'm just sharing all this because I'm like so happy that this is the product of the month, because for one, it's discounted. For two, you get like double points if you're a VIP, which means you'll get so many coupons back to use for, your next purchase. But yeah, so these three, and this serum though, this is a daily. So yes, these are something that you use when you wash your hair, and you shouldn't be washing your hair every day. So let's keep that in mind. Try to wash 2 times a week if you can. And then this one, it's a serum that you could put on your scalp, and I just kind of dabble it into my hairline. I go through my scalp and disperse all of it, and it's water-based. So as you disperse the liquid, it is water-based, so it's not gonna make your scalp greasy. It's not gonna dry out your scalp. It's not gonna make it sticky like you have hairspray or anything. Like, it's not gonna feel like nothing. It's gonna feel like water. And so you know how when you put like a little spritzes of water in your hair, it makes your hair a little bit wet, but not really bad, because it'll dry super fast. As soon as you just massage it in, it'll dry. And then you could go straight to styling, or I like to use this at nighttime when I'm getting ready for bed, because I already know I'm gonna go wash my face, brush my teeth. So I always have it right in front of me at my sink in my bathroom. So I'm like, okay, yeah, then also let me put my scalp serum as I'm massaging my hair. And I normally brush my hair before I go to bed. So I'll brush my hair, put my serum in, massage it in. And when you're massaging it, it stimulates your blood circulation, your blood flow, right? And especially if you're brushing your hair, it's gonna stimulate that blood circulation, allowing and promoting hair growth. And this is gonna speed up the hair growth process because it has caffeine and melatonin, which is their powerhouse duo that helps speed up the growth process, because our hair goes through different growth cycles. And so it's going to stay in that growth cycle a little bit longer. And that's what kind of like speeds up that process. So these three are on sale right now. And if you're going to go to purchase them, let me just show you how much these will be. I think I might have to look it up. I forgot what it said it was going to be. Normally they're $185 together. Our regular price is $185. Let me go and look. Sorry, this is taking me, this video is a lot longer than I wanted it to be. So it'll be 107. 107 for the whole thing. And so like I mentioned, even if you haven't got on our shampoos and conditioners yet, because I obsess about them a lot, those three are like, if you like, that is going to transform your hair. Yes, it's going to take a little while before you start seeing any growth happening or seeing any, but for me, like, I've been using it for over a year now, and I've also been dealing with postpartum hair loss. So all these little hairs, I lost a lot of hair right here in my temples. And so I feel like I have bangs, because this is how long I've been using. I've been using for a year now. And so all these little bangs, I was so balding right here in my temple. So all this hair right here, this growth here, right in here, I was balding because of postpartum hair loss. Like, I lost so much and I was shedding a lot. All these hair, I feel like I have bangs. Like, these are my bangs. But this is all the hair loss that I was having, and it was like right in here, and then like right on my hairline, just, you know, slightly where these little thin ones are at. But that has grown. This is just the hair growth from a year, from 1 year, over a little over a year now, because it was September. But my hair normally, because I have autoimmune disease and I have, obviously after having a baby, having my postpartum hair loss, my hair still feels full. I mean, now, obviously since the growth, it was never this full when I was like before I started using, before I started using the product, because my hair was like thinning and shedding so much with my autoimmune disease. And then I had postpartum hair loss, and then it was like losing even more hair. And now it has grown back so much more fuller, thicker, healthier. And so I cannot just stop talking and raving about these three. So I wanted to share that, and then I wanted to share about our sale. That's where you can get 20 to 30, or what is it, 20? Yeah, 20 to 35% off based on how much you spend, starting at $84. And so if there's anything that I can help you with, anything that I can get for you, please let me know. Shoot me a message. Like I mentioned, don't hate me for sending these videos. It's okay if you don't want me to send them to you, just let me know. I just want to be able to like spread, and not only be like, oh, there's a sale, that's like, yeah, but on what? And what, you know, what do you suggest? What are you, what are these, what really, ideally, what do they do for me, and how are they going to benefit me? And that's what I want to be able to share to you, to say like, okay, this is this. Okay, there's a sale on this, cool, but what does it do? What can I use it for? How do I use it? I want to be able to share all that. So that's why I decided to pivot and create these videos, so that way I can share on different little things. And if it's something that's like, oh, you know what, I do need that, or that might help me, or that might help this person. Also keep in mind that if you're getting emails from Money, they might have sent you, basically for new customers, they're giving a full-size Rejuve beads, which is our split end mender. So if you have anybody that you think of that would benefit from these products, let me know, because, or like pass their info, my info, to them, and say, hey, give a call or a text to Amanda and let her know that you're interested in so-and-so. And they will be getting a free full-size product, a free full-size Rejuve beads, and that way I can give to them. And please let me know that you did that, or that you're referring me, because I want to be able to pay that back to you. And I'll give you a free full-size Rejuve beads for anybody that you send my way, because they're going to be giving them one. So I want to give that back to you. So keep that in mind. Anybody that becomes a new customer of mine, a new VIP customer, they will get a free full-size Rejuve beads. and I'll be giving you one for passing my info along to them. But yeah, so have a good night. Keep me, let me know if for any chance you would want to get this promotion by the end of tonight. Like I said, I'm praying and hoping that they extend it tomorrow. I have a gut feeling that they will. So my apologies if this doesn't get over fast enough, or you not able to watch this fast enough. I'm sorry it's so long, but have a good night, and I'll talk to you soon.